I'd like to welcome you, trade show participants, exhibitors, and certainly participants to the Precision Ag 2, the next generation. My name is Faechner, and I work as the Executive Director for Erica, and I'm also Chair of our conference committee for this conference. I'd like to go through a couple of housekeeping items with you at this time. You'll have received during the morning, if you registered, of course, a copy of the agenda. If you'd like to pull it out, we have a couple of changes. And those changes happen this afternoon with the concurrent sessions. So if you'd like to take a note and make note of these changes, the changes occur at 2 to 2:50 this afternoon, and at that time we have Michael Voss, who's with Ag Leader, and he'll be talking about data management, as well as Rob Dunn, who's with Alberta Agriculture. He'll be talking about sensors, in particular electrical conductivity. And both of those gentlemen will be speaking in the Mackenzie room at 2 o'clock. So if you'll just add that into your agenda, we weren't able to include that when we got that printed prior to these folks agreeing to speak for this afternoon. And those sessions will run as well tomorrow, so they're concurrent, so they'll be both days. Another thing that's in that package, which we really appreciate you taking some time to consider and fill out, is a survey. And what that does is it provides us with information about our audience, of course, and that's also very important as far as our feedback for managing the conference and doing a better job the next time we offer it. And the last thing about that for sure is it helps us with our funders. We do have, the province has provided funding for our conference, and that's a great opportunity to provide them with feedback about how this trade show and conferences went. So if you'll take time, and you can hand that in tomorrow when you're finished with the day and stuff. So, and where you take that or drop it off, you can put it on the registration table at the back, actually. The other thing I wanted to mention is we didn't check, but if there are people with dietary restrictions, we'd appreciate if you'd let us know. Brent. Pardon? Okay. If you'd like, you can see Diana. She's waving her hand at the back, and just let her know if you have any concerns with your diet, and we'll take care of that then, certainly. The trade show opens at 10 a.m. this morning. It's in the Chrome room. And for those of you who've not been in this facility, where you go for that is you go to these main doors, and then you go to your right, and you walk through the casino. And you don't necessarily have to drop any money there, but that's always good because the hotel loves you for that. Anyhow, you carry on, and then you make a right near the middle of the room in that facility. So you walk through out these main doors into the casino, about halfway down, make a right, and that's the Chrome room. And that's where our trade show is at. So if you'd like to go there, and we would really appreciate it, and so would our sponsors and trade show participants, you can go there. The other thing about that is that's where we'll serve coffee at 10 a.m. this morning. So we want you to go there, have a coffee, and talk with our trade show sponsors, and they would love you to do that, certainly. So another thing is we have CCA credits, or Certified Crop Advisor credits, as well as the Crop Science Consultant credits. And the sign-up sheet is in the back side on your far left-hand side. So for people that need those credits and you need to sign up for that stuff, the sheets are on the back. Oh, they're going to be over there too. Okay, so they'll be on either side of the room. So if you want to do that during the day, that would be terrific. There will also be those sheets will also be in the concurrent sessions as well. So if you're needing that and you need to sign up, of course, you're certainly welcome to do so. Now, the other thing I'd like to do is I'd like to invite Ken Coles. Ken is the general manager for Farming Smarter. It's one of our associations in the Lethbridge area, and Ken is going to share with you a game that you'll all be able to play, we hope. Ken.
Morning, everybody. Also very excited to welcome you all to a wonderful conference, a wonderful opportunity to bring a lot of people together. We know that you guys are all the cutting edge folks, so what we wanted to do was add a little bit of excitement to this event. I know we're getting towards the end of the conference season. I'm personally getting a little bit worn out with conferences, so we're going to do what we can to spruce things up. First of all, I know this has probably been beaten to death lately, but we see a lot of value in it. How many of you are actively using Twitter? Raise a hand, please. Okay, so I would guess not quite half of you. How many of you have heard of Twitter? There's been a lot of talk about Twitter right now, and I'd have to quote the famous Rick Talu. Twitter is where you want to go have a beer with someone you don't know. Whereas Facebook is, you want to dump a beer on someone you do know. So what we've done, with great thanks to Sean Haney and Peter Gredick from Agnition, Sean Haney will also know with realagriculture.com, we put together a little activity. So those of you that aren't on Twitter yet, and you have smartphones, you better sign up right now. There's probably somebody beside you that can help you figure it out if you don't know what you're doing. And if that doesn't work, you can stop by the Agnition booth during the trade show. Anywhere you've got a computer, if you don't have a smartphone, you're out of luck. We have a hashtag for this conference. Hashtag is the number sign on your phone. Hashtag pre-ag12. So sounds sort of like we're before agriculture, but it's short for precision agriculture. The activity that we're going to do is that every time you post a tweet that's relevant information from the information. So Dr. Raj is coming up here. You can type in something like, oh, I learned this from Dr. Raj, tweet it. Your name will be entered into a ballot. And at the end of the day, we'll put in a draw for a new agricultural app. How many of you know what app means? Yeah, got that one? So a pretty cool looking app from Scout Doc. One of those will be given away today at the end of the day. And then tomorrow at the end of the day, we'll give another app as well as an iPad. So that means you got to tweet away every time you got a relevant tweet. And it can't be something like, I'm really tired and I wish it was over type thing. It needs to be relevant information. Or, a connection with a new follower. You could be tweeting and somebody over there you've never met before, you'll meet him on Twitter. Tonight you'll have a beer with him. That's pretty relevant. So, and if those of you that are involved, you'll note that last night, Troy Krasovsky with the Canola Council, and I see, is there a raise a hand here from Troy? Anyone see Troy here? Perfect. Troy won the big city poker tournament. So drinks are on him tonight. And the funny thing was he was so excited, first time in a tournament, I'm pretty sure he lost all of his winnings in the slot machines afterwards. But anyways, you would have known, we posted a tweet last night that he won and the drinks were on him. So he's a big tall guy, we'll look for him, he'll buy you a drink. Does everybody understand the game? Start away. I'm stalling. Did you notice we're waiting for Minister Berger to show up for the opening address? And I think he's stuck in traffic.
Okay. Should we proceed then?
What do you think?
What do you do with these?
Let's talk to her.
Where's this?
Do we start? Okay, at that, I'm going to put Ty back on the spot so I don't stand up here looking stupid, okay? Thank you.
Well, I don't see you.
So does everybody understand that game?
Do you see Raj here?
You basically have to send something and everybody will follow it up. So